How are you all doing? Well, the title of this video, as you can see, is called Grandparents and Siblings, Verboten. That's German for forbidden. But what are the grandparents and siblings forbidden from? Well, I'm going to give you three scenarios. Two are hypothetical. They will never happen. One of them is for real. It really is happening, and it's happening now. All right? Scenario number one. You have a mother and her daughter, maybe 9, 10 years old. They go to the supermarket. And you know the way it was a few months ago. You have to line up outside, keeping 6 feet apart with a mask on. And you have two people working in the supermarket, one at the exit and one at the entrance. And as soon as two leave the exit, she or he tells the one in front, hey, we could take two more in so we don't overload. Okay. So the mother and the daughter, they're ready to go in. And the guard says, whoa, no, 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 no. The mother can go in, the daughter can't. What do you mean? My daughter and I were both wearing masks. Yes, you are. And you're not overloading, whatever the number is, because two leave, two come in. Well, so what's the problem? Well, all I could tell you, says the guard, is I'm just a messenger. I'm not the one who makes the decision. Who does? Well, the manager. Well, can we see the manager? Well, lots of luck trying to find him. So that's scenario number one, and only the mother can go in. Scenario number two, the mother comes back later. Not with her daughter, but with her mother. In other words, the grandmother. The same thing happens. The mother can go in, the grandparent can't. Crazy, right? Okay. Scenario number three. Scenario number three takes place at the New Hope Solebury High School Stadium field. For those who may not know, behind me, that's the Delaware River. The high school's up about, maybe a half a mile. All right? And we're about 6 miles north of Washington's Crossing. You know, where George crossed the river? Now we have a situation, a scenario. A father and his 8-year-old son, come to a football game. And they have 2 tickets. Each student athlete is given 2 tickets for the mother and the father. Well, so the father comes with his 8-year-old son to watch the older son play a game of football. The guard says, listen, father can come in, the son cannot. Why not? Well, we're not allowed to have siblings. And that's it. Well, whose order is this? Well, I'm just a messenger. I don't know. So at another game, same kind of situation, father comes with his father, the grandfather. Once again, only the father can come in or the mother. Father and mother together, no siblings, no grandparents. All right. So of the 3 scenarios, which one do you think is the one that's really happening? Doesn't take much to guess, does it? Yeah, it's the one at the high school. Would you believe that grandparents and siblings can't come in, but the parents can? Now, I want to read something to you that the superintendent, this is the superintendent, Dr. Charles Lentz. All right. Dr. Lentz is not a medical doctor. He's got a PhD, I guess, in education. All right. So he's the top guy. And he came out with a newsletter on September 16th. Dear New Hope Solebury community. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to read the important parts. It says here, we are required to comply with the state mandates with regards to the size of groups, which limits indoor events to 25 individuals and outdoor events to 250 individuals. All right. Well, the fact of the matter is, we're not increasing the size to 250. You're allowed 2 people. So it's a substitution. What's the problem? I don't know. And he goes on to say, we are providing each student athlete with 2 tickets per game, which they will be able to share with their parents, guardians. At a school board meeting, I got up, I said, I want there's some clarification here. It says parents, guardians. How about the grandparents? How about the siblings? No, can't do it. Another person gets up, first name John. All right. And John says, what's the problem here? There are a lot of single parents in New Hope Solebury. So if a father comes with his 8-year-old son, the old one is playing a sport, could be field hockey or whatever, or soccer, can't go in. You know what the answer was? The answer was everybody gets 2 tickets, that's it. And that's recorded. And the recording hasn't been put up yet, but pretty much that's what was said. So what's going on? Now, here's the deal. The deal is that we have 9 members on the school board. Nobody said boo about that. Not a single one of the 9. I call them rubber stamps for the superintendent. Isn't it funny? He's the employee. They are the employers. So he is overruling the 9 employers. They should have said, this is outrageous. No, we don't want it. Make a motion, so on and so forth. They just laid down. Unbelievable, isn't it? And that's the way it is. So let me just continue. What's the wind-up as of now? As of now, grandparents cannot come in. The siblings cannot come in. You're not going over the 250. Oh, I have to bring out something. New Hope Solebury belongs to an athletic league called the Suburban 1 League. And they came out with a statement, which is okay with me, so as not to go over the 250. They all agreed, including New Hope, that people from the outside, if there's a home game, they cannot come in to see the game, which lessens the going over the 250. I'm fine. But this thing, grandparents, that's their decision. That's his decision right here. And he got no pushback from it, okay? I'll tell you something. Imagine a grandparent enjoying the thrill of seeing a grandchild score a goal, hit the last shot in a tennis match, get a touchdown. Can't do it. Oh, you could see it on film maybe. But that's taken away that thrill. And it could have been there in public, should have been, never will have been. And this is lost forever. Thank you, Superintendent Lentz. All right, I can tell you something. If my grandchild was playing, there'd be plenty of action, you know. It would be a demonstration with his picture up on a big thing. Hey, what are you doing? And as of today, there is no explanation from Dr. Lentz as to why the grandparents and the siblings cannot attend. There's a lot more to say, but I think I've said enough. And by the way, if Dr. Lentz or anybody on the school board, they want to reply to me, right underneath the video, freedom of the press, First Amendment, go ahead. But I doubt it. Signing off. Have a good day.